Now then all, just out running errands. Join me after the intro and we'll go and get some milk. See you then. Gosh. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. Welcome. My name is Richa Arc. Thanks for being here. First of all, to my regular viewers, I apologise for the lack of videos of late. Well, obviously, we're in a lockdown, so there's no pleasure riding happening at all. So it's errands or reviews. I've only made the one video on this Tiger 900 GT Pro. So, as it's going back in a couple of days, I thought I'd use this for my errand run. Seems my initial thoughts video ruffled a few feathers. Well, listen, I'm as honest as the day's long, so I will not say anything other than how I feel. So yeah, you know, again, I wasn't slating the bike in any way. I was just saying it didn't set me on fire, that's all. And all the questions that were coming in, obviously from people, fans of the bike, saying, are you sure you weren't stuck in rain mode? With me saying it didn't have the punch I'd hoped it had. As a rule, ride in sport mode unless it's absolutely chucking it down. So yes, that was based on me being in sport mode, and I'll stand by it. It's not got as much punch as I'd have hoped it had. The tyres still feel super vague to me. Now, disclaimer there, I haven't checked pressures because, again, I'm not spending time out and about on it. But I will say 98% of the comments that came in on that last video were in agreement with me on the tyres. A few people said they liked them. The vast majority said they hated them. And it was the first thing to take off the bike as soon as they were able. You know, the bike's nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. I don't dislike the bike at all. I'd happily ride it for, you know, on a long distance. Especially because the seat's nice and toasty. So in this time of year, it's lovely to ride. The other thing I'd like to add about this time of year, I had, again, this must have been Triumph fanboys, as I am myself, but like I said about the feathers that I must have ruffled, being honest and saying it didn't set me on fire. I had a few comments from people saying they couldn't believe I was riding a bike in near freezing temperatures. What's wrong with you? You can ride a bike in freezing temperatures. You don't have to stop riding just because the mercury drops below 5 degrees. Give over, come on. What is it at the moment? 3 degrees today. I'm perfectly happy being out on the bike in any temperature, as long as you've got the right clothing on. So yeah, it's ridiculous for you to say that you thought I was ridiculous by riding a bike in near freezing temperatures. Have a word with yourself. I'm just being honest and telling you how I feel on this bike. Well, I've got to say, these tyre pressures must either be way off, or there's just no feel, no confidence whatsoever. The front end of this feels so vague. It's unbelievable. The real feeling I've had riding it is disappointment, that's all, because I'd hoped that it was something else. And a lot of people said I've probably been spoiled by the Africa Twin, and I think I probably have, you know, because it's just completely different. It's a completely different league, and I'm not just saying that. Again, I'm as impartial as ever. You know, I'll know nothing to anybody. I can say what I want, but I do think genuinely that the Africa Twin is in a different league to this. Why is the ABS off? Something's disabled. Check manual. What? Traction controls off. ABS is off. And a warning light on the dash. I see. What's that all about then? See, maybe it's not me. Maybe there's something up with the bike. I've just gone the wrong way. I want to pull up and turn it off and back on again in a minute. See if it gets rid of these warnings. Again, the clutch, the biting point is almost at the end of the travel. I don't like it. Holes everywhere. Right, let me just pull up and turn this bike off and on again. I don't like that either. So I've had the hot seat on and the hot grips on. Turn the bike off and back on, it's reset to default, so there's nothing on, so I've got to switch it all back on again. Heat seat on, heated grips on. It'd get old very quick, that would, if you were out riding and touring, that you have to keep switching everything back on once you switch the bike off. This silly visor, I cannot get this visor to sit right. This pin lock, just steaming up immediately. No warnings on now, don't know what that was all about. Can barely see through this visor at the moment. We've got a little window of visibility down the centre of the visor, left and right, steamed up. Alright, let's go and get some milk. A bit rum around here, so I best put steering lock on. Do you folks do that? Do you use the steering lock regularly or not? I tend to always use it. There's this as well that's a bit weird, let me show you. Look at this. And I've checked before all questions come in again. Yes, of course I've checked that everything's tight. The rack and everything is solid. Oh. Sorry, no, the rack's solid. The top plate of the rack is screwed perfectly tight, but look. I think that must be for vibrations or something, but I don't like it. Yeah, it's not my favourite bike in the world. See what the Rally Pro's like that's coming in a couple of days. Right, what do we need? Asparagus.